Hello, I'm Ephraim Schachter, president of Schachter Consulting. We're an executive coaching and consulting boutique based in New York City. First, thanks to HR.com for recognizing us with its award for being in the top 3 in the Leadership 500 in our category, specifically for the award for our Senior Leader 360-degree feedback program. I'm just going to take a couple of minutes and tell you about the program, what makes it distinctive, what makes it effective. First, the Senior Leader 360 builds rapport, it captures the voice of the system, and it produces customized and actionable development recommendations in order to help senior leaders gain self-awareness so that they can make changes to improve performance. So let me unpack that a little bit. First, there's the program. The program's a qualitative assessment. It's targeted to the C-suite, all VP levels, and some directors. It involves meetings with the HR business partner, the manager who's sponsoring the work for the senior leader. There are 10 to 15 30-minute live interviews, and of course there's a feedback report and a feedback debrief later with the feedback recipient. So I said first that it builds rapport. We build rapport at every level in order to create the trust for this kind of work to work. So first, when we're setting expectations with the HR business partner, with the manager sponsoring the work, we sit down, we get a deep understanding of what they're trying to accomplish, how they see the manager, the senior leader thriving in the system, how they see the impact of the system, what they're supposed to be accomplishing. So we start to build trust there. From there, we meet with the senior leader, him or herself, and we have a meeting to set expectations, to help understand the program, but really to build rapport, really to build trust, really to create the conditions for this work to thrive. And finally, even in the manner in which we conduct our 360 interviews with the individual raters, they're open-ended questions. They are 30-minute interviews that are live. We're able to establish relationships through dialogue. And again, it creates a context for the work. So we build rapport. Second, we incorporate the system's voice into the feedback document. The way we do that is we capture verbatim comments without attribution from all the raters. We put them in a big document. We organize them thematically. There are themes that surface from the interviews. We organize them thematically and produce headlines on top of them based on our understanding of what these themes mean, what this feedback means. So we are attempting to take the data and convert it to knowledge so that the senior leader can then convert that into action. So when we do that, we are able to incorporate the system's voice because the nuances come out. This is not a generic competency model where we're measuring things in a vacuum. On the contrary, the nature of the feedback that we get from this process is rich, it's textured, and it's specific to the organization. We don't filter it, we don't distill it, we don't try to reduce it to something less than it is. Finally, we produce customized, actionable recommendations for development for the senior leader. We produce feedback not with existing competencies so that we're not trying to sell a modularized program. We're trying to give the feedback directly around the specific areas for improvement. So the result of this program is that senior leaders gain self-awareness so that they can make changes, deliberate changes, and improve behavior. We've got many leaders who've come back to us and told us that having this program in their careers has been nothing short of an inflection point where they have been able to make choices, make changes, and lead with effectiveness and improve the conditions of the people around them.